Alrighty, 10 more random questions. What type of movie do you get into the easiest? Bad horror movies, and I mean bad horror movies, or really ultra-violent slasher films, stuff like that. Uh, what if you could learn to play an instrument? What would you pick? I'm gonna have to go for the guitar, just because I've always wanted to play the guitar and all that stuff. Drums looks like too much work to me, and it's too freaking loud. So yeah, guitar. Plus, you can't play your drums along the side of the fire while your friends are drinking beer and stuff very easily. So you know. I guess you could play the bongos, right? And somebody did a couple of times while we were doing that sort of thing. What is it about a stranger that makes you interested in them? The way they carry themselves is what first attracts me to people. The way they carry themselves, their stance, their walk, stuff like that. And if their personality type is, after slight conversation, if I think their personality type matches up, I'm interested. Are you materialistic? No, not really. That being said, I really enjoy my stuff. I'm very, very glad I have it. And I get very much pleasure out of owning my machines and my computer and my TV and all that stuff. But it's not the world to me. I do want better things and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to say I'm low-level materialistic, low-level, because obviously I do have attachments to material things. I don't think anyone in our society is non-materialistic, and if they say they are, they're probably lying, and if they really aren't, they're very, very incredibly rare. Do you think more with your heart, your mind, or your body? I used to think with my body, part of my body, anyways, really a lot at one time. But now I think with my mind. I've done too much thinking with my heart, and it's caused too much issues with a lot of things. And yeah, I'm never going to go back to being that person. So, what type of things fascinate you? Kind of a lot. There's a lot of ancient culture stuff that really turns my crank. There's a lot of archaeology stuff that turns my crank. Architecture that's out of the norm turns my crank. Fast cars turn my crank. To be specific, not supercars, but like muscle cars and hot rods and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that really gets my attention for a long period of time. Right now, it's pretty much art. Yeah, I've been really getting into looking at people's art right now. Do you think it's right to completely ruin someone's life on purpose? No. If you do that, you should probably be off my planet. It's that simple. What are your opinions on bullying? I think I just gave them after that last question, don't you think? Bullying is never right. Never right. It doesn't matter what the hell your reason is. Even if you think it's justified, it's not right. It's not right to say, well, that person's a bad person, so we're going to do this to them. It's not right, even if they are a bad person. Justice is not something you do on the street. If you were a writer, what type of stuff would you most likely write? You don't even want to know what I've been writing. Honestly, you don't, because it's very dark, and it's very sketchy, and it's very... I can't go any further without giving it away, but yeah, I've written a lot of poems, I've written a lot of happy stuff, I've written a lot of sad stuff, but right now I'm really into the dark side of things. We'll just put it that way. And none of you ain't gonna see it. Well, one of you is, because I sent a link to one of you, but the rest of you ain't gonna see it no matter what. Do you have any mental disorders or diseases? I have schizoaffective disorder. I have anxiety, depression disorder, and I have dyslexia. I'm riddled with it. Have a good one.